I'm back to the vlog. Vlog number 3, as I promised before, in vlog number 2, that I've got a special coming up on the Saturday. Today is the Saturday. Now I'm just presenting what happened the second day and the third day just before I head off on my cruise. I hope you enjoy, and I'll get back to you soon. Hi, I'm on my second day here, and just give you an update now. It's been some time since I haven't updated the profile here. What happened yesterday, I was a bit upset because of what happened. The room was not sufficient for all 3 of us. But last night I just forgot about it all and decided, okay, let's go out. And so we decided to head up to Ocean View, which is a very nice place last night, and it was good. The only problem that we had, there was 6 of us, so the taxi now was one of our biggest issues getting. The taxi driver had to take us up there and take us back. It was quite expensive, really. You're talking about $16. Ocean Drive is about, I would say, approximately 10 miles away. But it's hard. It was a busy night, so you got a lot of traffics and a lot of put back in the traffic scene. And we did go up there. Eventually, we all met up. But we don't really get much help from the front desk in regards to actually booking for 6 people. Basically, they're telling you to go outside and ask one of the concierge to get a taxi for you. But it was very hard that time. You do need a bigger taxi, so therefore, what should be provided for you is somebody to give you a number to order that big taxi. It was a yellow cab anyway. It's nice to use the yellow cabs here. We're in America, so it's very nice to use the yellow cabs here. We had a meal. When you got up there, it was like the strip. It's like a strip. When you got up there, you had a lot of people trying to sit you down and have a meal and what's not. I didn't really like it as such. I prefer that you go along, you take your time, and you decide where you really want to. They tried to be quite convincing. We did get convinced into one, and we actually sat down. They gave us water and everything. And when you look at the prices, you thought, well, it is very expensive at the end of the day when you add up the price. So we wasn't too pleased about it, what they was offering. So we moved on from there, and we found another person. Again, they talk you into actually trying to go in there and have a meal with them. This one, they decided, okay, what we're going to do for you is to give you your drinks free. So in giving you drinks free, bring down the price of the amount. But you always got to remember that whatever price it is, it's not the price. You still got to put that 20% tax on top of that for the amount you meals. So really, basically, you're talking about 45 pounds for the meal, and that's just a basic meal. And we did get a drink, but obviously they don't know how expensive it is anyway. So that was a bit not so right. You're on holiday, so you don't care too much. You try to just enjoy yourself, forget about the money wise and so forth. But it is rather expensive. After that, we came back. We flagged down. We actually asked them for a taxi. They organised a taxi for us, so we managed to get from that point back down to the room. And we in general had a good night, and it wasn't too bad. Woke up this morning and decided to go to the gym. Went down to the gym. Just went there for about an hour in the gym today. It was okay, comfortable, quite a few people there. We kind of wake up early because the time difference is 5 hours between here in Miami and England itself. There's a 5-hour difference, so you always got to remember. So we're up early anyway, especially when you wake up at 6 o'clock normally when you're working in England. So the difference of the time is a great deal. You tend to be up and you're just there doing nothing basically. So yeah, I got up and I went down for the gym for a bit. Didn't do too much. And then I went over to the reception because I just wanted to make sure that everything's right. They promised me yesterday, new room, new everything's fine. To my surprise, when I went to her, she said she doesn't know nothing about it. I asked her, look at the records. No information on the records. I said, okay, do I have to explain everything that happened again? As you all know before, what happened, they gave us a wrong room. 3 people, One bed wasn't right. Explained to her. Oh, she was very nice indeed. It's a shame that I haven't got a lot of people's names and things, which I'll try and start to get people's names and let you know. People to deal with. Very pleasant. Organised the rooms and said, well, listen, mate, it's not free now. You go out, enjoy your day, and come back. And when you come back, no problem, have no issues, everything fine. So we did. We went out for the day. Went down Miami. Went in a place in Miami. I can't remember what place. Bayview, actually, in Miami, and it was quite nice there. We walked around and see a few shops, some expensive shops and things. Had a few beers as well, as per usual. And yeah, it was just a nice day out, really, at the end of the day. Sorry, I'm going to go back to the breakfast, because we did have breakfast before. It was just locally downstairs, and it seems like a few hotels are linked, so they've got a few breakfast places that you can go to, and the breakfast again was very nice. So you don't have to go to the actual room here. The breakfast here in the Marriott is very expensive. When I looked at it last night, very expensive for what it is. I don't know exactly what they're giving you, but it is quite expensive. But we went out not too far, which is like a gangway between a few of the hotels, and they had a nice place, and we had a nice meal, and it was very nice. And that's when we headed downtown, and downtown was very nice. It was different. We caught the bus. It's a bus. It's a black and orange and green and orange. Yes, it was a green and orange bus that we caught from where we are. It was a free bus. Only thing that you got to remember where it is, how to get to it, and wait for it. And we did wait quite long. Wait about 15 minutes. It wasn't too sure. We still getting a bit mixed up on the sides of the road, knowing that it's a bit different from England. We're still getting mixed up, but we managed to get the bus eventually. Went into town. The problem again, the driver. I did explain to the driver that we wanted to go downtown. We wanted to see what's it like, wanted to go to the shops, but the driver himself didn't seem to know exactly where it's supposed to be dropped off. He wasn't really concerned about us as being tourists. It was more like, well, you're supposed to know where we're going, but we didn't. So where we actually came off eventually was the wrong part of the town that we really didn't want to go to. So luckily, good for the internet and everything else, we managed to divert ourselves from where we are back to where we really wanted to go. The driver, I guess, as said, he wasn't that helpful. He did actually stop us. I had to go back up to him just to find out, okay, mate, where, can you drop us off where the town is, I know it's a big place. I know there's different towns, but he in a way should know, well, we're tourists, we want to see something, nice and good. And we did. It was nice to be in town, and we did enjoy the day. And then, we've now returned back to the hotel again and doing my messaging and my information to you again today. And I came back to the hotel and I asked for the keys. And again, they said they haven't got they don't know nothing about it. This was somebody else again. And I said, do I have to go round and ask the same thing again? And she said, yes, because I said, please find out what's going on. You should be somewhere on the system what's going on. She went to the back and she said, yes, to find out. And then she said, oh, where's your ID? And I thought, oh, no, my ID's up in my room. She said, I need my ID. So I thought, okay, here we go. It's spoiling again. It's getting back to where it was in the first place. So went back up into my room, got my ID, went back downstairs and spoke to another person there on reception, and one of the ladies who was in charge. She had a red jacket on. She was there at the time, and she said, what's up? And you not seem too happy. I said, I'm quite upset because I'm trying to, from since yesterday, everything just gone wrong because they didn't give me the right room, and I had to suffer without the room. And it's my birthday. It's a very special birthday of mine, and at the end of the day, I just don't want. I ain't got the time for this. I just want to enjoy myself on holiday. She said, well, it's your special birthday and so forth, and they gave me some complimentary to spend while I'm here. She gave me that, and I just suddenly thought, thank God, I've been doing this all the time, and somebody finally appreciates me as being a tourist, and for what we've gone through, and actually gave us something a bit extra, which I felt a lot more comfortable about. And I thought, what, again, now I could start my holiday. They gave us a nice room. We're up on the oh god, what floor are we up on? 21. We're up on this floor at the moment, and now we got a better view, and the room's comfortable, and my son can actually go in a bed tonight, not just a roll out bed, which is quite nice to know. We're a lot more comfortable. This is what we wanted in the first place. It should have happened in the first place. And I'm hoping that from now on, again, now that the holiday rolls through, and I can give you better reports, and that everything's going smooth, everything's going, everybody's happy, and everything's all right. That's fine. And the cruises, they're picking us up at 10:40 tomorrow. So I hope to give you a little bit of a update tomorrow, what's going on before I go anyway, and how we enjoyed the night before, and hope everything goes smooth from now on. It's been quite harsh, but. All the best, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Okay, and Sean will start taking a bit more of the pictures across and show you what I'm actually seeing from my room, which is very nice. Okay, good night for the time being. Bye. Morning everybody, it's Sunday the 4th of August, and we are setting up to go on our cruise this morning. But I'll let you know some information about last night. Last night we went back over to Ocean Drive, and it was very nice again. We walked around and looking for something that we feel like eating. Again, we felt like some seafood really at the end of the day. But we had looked across the road and we've seen a nice restaurant there, quite lively. Actually, the restaurant was called Puerto, Puerto, which was a Cuban restaurant. Very nice. We went there, and if you want a place to go and you want a taste of the Caribbean, that's probably. I mean, we've probably clocked onto that place, and the prices were very good, and you can literally got a wide choice. I had a lobster, which was very, very nice indeed. It was absolutely top dollar. It was worth it, to tell the truth. Very nice, and good service and pleasant. It was pleasant people. I mean, it was nice to have a little bit of bread before you even start your meal, and the drinks was there, nice and cold, and the place was nice, and it was aircon and comfortable. It was very nice indeed. So I would recommend that if you do go to that place. It's I rate it 5 out of 5. Last night we was there for a bit. We walked around and so forth, and caught a taxi again. So we're using the yellow cabs. It's quite easy, just stick your hand out like the black cabs in the UK, and you get home and pretty fast, and it's all good. Had a couple again at the Marriott in one of the bars. There's a nice set of bars, as I said before, between the couple of hotels that are around, and they was open for quite a bit of a time, so it's very nice. But now it is cruise time, and I'm very glad to know that I'm going to be heading at 10:40 from the hotel, heading to Fort Lauderdale, where we will be heading on the Allure of the Seas. So yes, I'll touch base with you now. Finally, cruise day after 2 days. But sad to say goodbye to Miami for the time being, but we'll be back in 7 days' time, and we'll touch base again then as well. But we'll be on the cruise, and I'll give you my report as soon as I get a chance. See you next time. As you can see, guys, I am so excited. It's absolutely unbelievable. At that point, I'm just so ready to get out, get in that taxi, and get down to the Allure of the Seas boat and just enjoy my holidays. So guess what? It will be produced on Monday coming, and I'll be on that boat and ready to tell you what it's all about on the Royal Caribbean, the Allure of the Seas, sailing from Fort Lauderdale in Miami
and heading to St. Kitts in the Caribbean for my first stop. Yeah, look out, get ready. Don't forget, like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you on the next vlog.